Hello, 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 everyone, and welcome back to the channel. And if you're new here, welcome, 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 and glad to have you all here. That's a sweet ride right there. Let's just take a moment to admire this car here. I guess it's a Corvette. That's pretty cool. But anyhow, I just wanted to share with you a little story before we get into the video. So remember when Kmart was up? It was popular back in the 80s. I'm referring to it particularly. And at that time, you know, they had the blue light special. And it would be me, my grandmother, and my uncle, who's like a brother. So I'm going to refer to him as Unc Bro. Okay, so Unc Bro, we would all, me, my grandma, and him, we would all go to the Kmart. We'll get there 30 minutes prior to the blue light special. So with that, we would go and get our cart. We would go shopping, pile as much stuff as we can into the cart. Then grandma, the announcement come over the intercom, blue light special. The lights will be flashing blue. We take off running over to the blue light special, right? So we just piling everything in the cart. And eventually my grandmother make her way over there. And she transferred everything from our cart to her cart. And so we just leave the cart there. And she tells us, go ahead and run and get y'all stuff, whatever y'all want. So we go play around, whatever. Get whatever we want, then come back. And then eventually leave at some point. As you know, she loved to shop, so she's shopping away. Shopping to her heart content. But, alright, so what you all came here for is the warehouse. So with the warehouse, you would need to hire a logistics manager. And you would need to hire purchasing agents. Now, the logistics manager, once you select your warehouse, or once you purchase your warehouse, my bad. Once you purchase your warehouse, you will assign that logistics manager to that warehouse. He getting this workout on. Hold on, let's look at him. Look at him. Working hard or hardly working? Which one is it? He happy though. Alright, so you would assign that logistics manager to that warehouse. And you will also assign those two employees to the HQ, the headquarters. Then, once you do that, you will want to go and visit on the Google Maps. I'm going to show you. You are going to go to the pier, and this is where you will want to go. So you're going to want to go to the import-export businesses down here, and it's actually 4. So they are Bluestone Imports, United Ocean Imports, Seaside Internationals, and Jet Cargo Imports. So you will want to make your way to these import-export businesses, and you would need to basically set up contracts with your purchasing agents. And then once you set those up, then you can go ahead and purchase a warehouse. So, and the reason I say go ahead and do the logistics manager and purchase agency first versus purchasing a warehouse, because if you were to purchase that warehouse right now or before you hire those staff, so you will be getting charged rent, utilities, and everything for that warehouse, and it'll just be empty until you get everything set up in place. So that's why we're doing it logistics managers, purchasing agents, then warehouse. So with the warehouse, they are located on 5th Avenue and 6th Avenue here. And then you'll just select the buildings for rent, and then you select warehouses, and those are the brown buildings here. So with the warehouse, you will just select it, whichever warehouse you want, just to get a look at it, because you want to see the inside of it to see if it's a 1-slot warehouse or a 2-slot warehouse. Okay. So you'll see the dimensions of it, and then you just preview it to be able to see the inside of it. So you go there, and this one is a 2-slot warehouse. And with the 2 slots, you can have 2 vehicles, so either a van or a truck. So if you have the money, go ahead and purchase a 2-slot warehouse. But if you don't, then purchase a 1-slot warehouse. Okay. And then also, if you have the money, purchase a truck. Now, if you don't have the money, purchase a van. Okay. So, and the reason is because the van can only hold so much, and it delivers. It only can deliver to a certain amount of businesses, versus a truck, you can actually deliver to more businesses and it can hold more products to be delivered. So that's what I say, if you have the money, then go ahead and go for the truck and go for the 2-slot warehouse. Okay. So once you have that sorted out, which one you want to do, then you'll want to hire a delivery driver. Now, if you have a van, you can train that delivery driver to 80% and they will be okay. And then assign, of course, to HR. But if you are purchasing a truck, you will want to train that staff, the delivery driver, to at least 90%. And the reason is because they need to have that skill in order to drive that delivery truck. And that's why I say you'll need to have them trained in order to drive that truck, or they won't be able to. So once you do that, you'll go ahead and purchase a van or truck. So we are going down now to actually look at the vans and trucks so you can get an idea of their capacity. So this is the van, and it can only hold 14 capacity cargo. So 14 units or boxes or whatever. And then this is a truck, and it can hold 60. So that's the difference. But then you also got to come looking at the price of them and what you can afford as well. So that's the difference. Okay. So once you have that established, let's go ahead and look at this BizMan so we can get an idea of how this all connects together. So we're going to go to the HQ. We're going to go to purchasing agent. So we'll use this one for example, Seaside International, Dwayne. So you'll go ahead and order whatever supplies you need in the quantity that you need, and this is the price of it, and then you assign it to whatever warehouse that you have just purchased. And then once you order your supplies from the different import-export businesses, you'll go ahead and order those supplies. But another thing just to keep in mind, you can actually, if you don't want to keep doing this, ordering one time, you can actually set it up to where it can deliver every day, every 3 days, or every 7 days automatically. Okay? So whatever your preference is. And then we'll go to logistics manager. So say Charles Stein, he's assigned to warehouse 1. So after you order the supplies and you have it, the supplies being delivered to the warehouse, and then you'll want to set up to where the businesses are actually receiving the supplies. So you'll go ahead and select the destination by adding a new destination, and then you will just select the business. Then you open the business up, and you will select how many products you want delivered to the business, and then it'll tell you also how long you have until it runs out. So that's another thing to keep in mind when you ordering supplies. So basically, that's basically how it is for a warehouse. Just make sure that you assign all your employees to HR so they can continue to train those employees while they're working on the job. So if you found this video helpful, then be sure to check out another video